What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. In the last episode, we were entered the courtroom and we met Mr. Edgeworth, and we also met this woman who claims to have saw Maya Fey murdering her sister, but I think she's full of shit, and I'm gonna prove it. I did see everything. I did. The woman, the victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. To the right, you say? Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the statue-y clock, the thinker. How did she know it was a clock? Everybody else has been calling it a statue. I've got her. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish I'd been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Alright, I've got her right here, right now. How did you know it was a clock? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win 'em all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm going to save before I present anything, just in case this goes awry. Okay. Okay. We should present something.
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? That's all I have to say to that. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing just by looking at it. Another person in a much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order.
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objections abstained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew! That was a close one. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How do you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Not one bit. No, because the clockwork in the clock was taken out. No, Your Honor, I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were in the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock going off in the building next door. You have proof she could not. Yes, actually I do. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. You can't do that. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed, objections abstained.
Damn! Time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed?
Mr. Wright.
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. Oh wait, no. There's no way you could have heard the clock off. Oh wait, no. No, it's because it couldn't have rung. Damn it, I should have clicked that. You have proof that she could not. Well, I still have proof that she couldn't have heard it because the clock wouldn't have worked. Amateurs. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we're repeating this. We're doing this again, yeah. Okay, it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
this is as the defense says. This clock is missing the clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. And she has big fat ego. Well, Miss May? Quite the show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? I can give you the exact time, because I have the phone, which gives us the exact time. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have not have been empty as she heard it.
Can I go ahead and present? No, I can't. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Oh, wrong voice.
Pray, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
I can. Ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is the phone. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Hold on.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Oh, I've got him now. That Edgeworth fella. He's gonna be shaking in his boots. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. A bit of a big fella, isn't he? A bit of a larger one, yeah. Let's hear the conversation. Beep! So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clockwork isn't talking right now. It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep! Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness ever even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I got so many. It couldn't have been in a store because Larry made it. Larry made it with his own hands. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Absolutely. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please procure this evidence.
Oh God. Well, the clock itself, because it was made by Larry. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Ooh, got her with that one. That was a real great one. Really great, Phoenix. Really fucking fantastic there. Oh, Oh, excuses not on sale today? Just one pun after the other, huh? Ooh, oh ho ho. She's freaking out, man. Jesus, the jiggle physics, man. God. Oh, God, she looks like a demon. What's with you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she dare die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Miss May.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
You didn't.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. Because of the wiretap. I've got her. The witness had never held the clock in her hand, however, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
The wiretap. I've got her. Right here. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not? Ooh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that her witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if it was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Yeah. Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here is my proof. The proof that the victim... Okay, yes, the phone itself. I mean, she said it right on there. She had to take the clockwork out. I present the defendant's cell phone.
What who say that?
Listen once more to the conversation. Beep! We've already heard this, so I'm not going to read it. It's a clock. It's made to look like sex with a thinker. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. And that's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. You say that like it's supposed to be an insult or something. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, she fucking crying? Really? Crocodile tears. That's it. Did it. The court seen the real Miss April now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? I don't think she did it, because we know who did it. We saw him in the preview. Some guy in a suit. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Is this a murder trial? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy-tapping irrelevant? God, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you are tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, she has a point. Hey, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha, I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Oh, good, great writing. Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Humph. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's when I was just getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. Well, then her testimony is false. If she wasn't at the scene at the time of the murder, then she couldn't have seen it.
So where does that leave us?
It is to my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fay, commit murder. But if she wasn't at the scene of the crime, how could she have seen it? No, they're just going to let her walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Oh, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the bellboy, the hotel bellboy, as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must accept the verdict of guilty of Miss Maya Fay. That is wholly unfair. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I mean, I kind of have to. I mean, there's nothing left for me to examine. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap.
What? Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tree looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believed I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Man, dude, he's totally checking out her tits in that. Like, look at that. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Alright, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so at 8 from Miss May, she asked for an iced coffee, bought her at 9 at the dot. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished it, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in so very absolutely, sir, is an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I bought the room service, sir, The guest, sir, favored me with an embrace, sir. An embrace, is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. There's got to be something. Wait, please wait.
Yes, I do have something to add.
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Calm now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all.
This is really it. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Room service? Because he's, a bellboy? Tell me again about our room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered the room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested an iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, and we don't skip on the ice, sir. For 2, that means there was somebody else. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying at Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable.
Objectionable. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barista here, there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I was specifically asked, sir. Oof! You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you bought them room service, you didn't see that the man in the room... That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as I've been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late. I suppose you'd like if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of another man from this court. Ugh! Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for the trial of Maya Fay. Court is adjourned.
Man, okay. My voice is raw from that. Okay.
Mr. Wright!
You were amazing in there. It was really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, there's another one. Jeez. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find it. I'm getting all of my voices mixed up. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court's record. I don't know how much good this thing will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and get to investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Okay, with that, I think I'm going to end this video off here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.